have sworn I knew every pretty girl on the North Shore.
I could have sworn you took in more territory than that.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the celebrities who were and are the epitome of glamour.
Only because it's expected of her. It's right off the Paris plane. You think it'll sell?
Number 10, Sophia Loren.
Good evening, Mr. Donatello.
Holy jumping cow.
What a dress!
Oh, you've certainly improved that dress.
Will you assist me?
Born in 1934, Sophia Loren is the very definition of glamour. The Italian beauty started off her career as a beauty pageant contestant when she was just a teen. Following small roles in Italian films, she became an international sensation by starring in flicks alongside big names such as Frank Sinatra and Carrie Grant. On and off screen, she became well known for her beauty and her signature cat eye makeup that fans still recreate to this day. In her late 80s, Loren's unforgettable style and allure continues to captivate the world.
Quindi piano piano bisogna assolutamente assorbire tutte le cose che ti possono arrivare da un momento all'altro e cercare di fare quello che puoi fare nel miglior tempo possibile.
Number 9, Beyonce. As one of the biggest celebrities of the 21st century, Beyoncé has perfected the art of glamour. The Texas-born singer, actress, and entrepreneur breaks records and does so always looking like a superstar. Aside from her obvious beauty and stunning features, her style game is on another level.
I'm so reckless when I rock my Givenchy dress. I'm so possessive, so I rock his rock necklaces.
Whether it's dripping in diamonds or rocking the finest denim, she is always miles ahead of the pack. A visionary, she's not afraid to make bold and exciting choices. Her outfits aren't just fashion, they're a conversation. Perhaps the most glamorous thing about Queen Bee is that she uses her artistry to confront, uplift, and inspire, which is the most beautiful thing of all.
It's a new birth. I hope you feel liberated, but the Renaissance is not over.
Number 8, Lena Horne.
Baby, you're looking swell. Diamonds and rings and jive and things.
Woolworth doesn't sell them, baby.
From singing to dancing to acting, Lena Horne was a triple threat who broke barriers and did so with style. Born in Brooklyn, Horne kicked off her career performing in famous venues like New York City's Cotton Club and Cafe Society. Hollywood came knocking and Horne answered with a powerful punch that helped pave the path for other performers of colour.
Baby, you got looks that they will never equal. You could charm fishes right out of the brooks.
Her silky vocals and drop-dead gorgeous face turned her into an undeniable star. In addition to her iconic career, Horne was also a civil rights activist and spoke at the March on Washington 1963, advocating for her community with her signature class and grace.
My young grandchildren don't think it was as bad as I thought it was. And they don't think it was as bad as my daughter thinks it was. So there's a little hope for each generation. I'm so mad I won't be here to see it.
Number 7, May Wong. A shining star in the early days of Hollywood, May Wong was a trailblazer in the movie industry. She longed for movie stardom from a young age, when she would skip school to visit sets in her hometown of Los Angeles.
I would worm my way through the crowd and get close to the cameras. I'd stare at these glamorous individuals, and then I would rush home and do the scenes I'd witnessed before a mirror.
Eventually, her ambitions paid off, and she became a full-time actress. Despite her long list of credits though, Wong was often cast in stereotypical roles, and she spoke out and fought against the racism in the industry.
She does not sit around and sulk. She says, to hell with Hollywood. She hires her own cinematographer and makes her own film.
In 2022, 61 years after her death, she became the first Asian American person to appear on US currency. An undeniable beauty, she lit up the big screen, but also sparked a desire to create a better world.
Her ability to survive in a racially segregated and sexist world speaks to how audiences could see beyond what Hollywood could see.
Number 6, Rihanna. When Rihanna hits the red carpet, it's as if she's the only girl in the world. The singer, actress, and business mogul began her career at a young age. She's put out hit after hit, situating herself at the top of both the music and fashion charts. For years, she has been counted on to provide a stunning appearance at the glamorous Met Gala, but her most iconic moment came in 2017, when she launched her own cosmetic brand, Fenty Beauty.
One of the things I really love about it is the color. It's like this soft pinky nude. It's really feminine, but it's not that white chalky color.
And it's amazing because it works on every skin tone.
The line features a wide shade range, providing makeup wearers of color with a selection that is unmatched. Not only is Rihanna glamorous, she also knows the importance of making sure everyone has the opportunity to also feel that way.
I wanted to make sure all skin tones were covered. I wanted it to look like perfect skin, not like makeup on skin.
Number 5, Carrie Grant.
The moment I meet an attractive woman, I have to start pretending I've no desire to make love to her.
What makes you think you have to conceal it?
She might find the idea objectionable.
Then again, she might not.
Suave, debonair, dapper. These are just a few of the words that describe the incomparable Carrie Grant. A fixture of the silver screen, this England-born movie star was the definition of a leading man.
What does he look like?
He looks like that fellow in the movies, Ralph Bellamy.
From His Girl Friday to North by Northwest, his acting ability earned him some of the biggest roles in Hollywood, especially when charm was called for. In fact, at one point, he was even offered one of the most charismatic parts of all time, James Bond. Rarely seen without a suit on, Grant was the poster boy for the golden age of Hollywood, a bygone era when glitz and glamour were at the forefront of the industry.
To live better, to own things I couldn't afford, to acquire this good taste which you now enjoy, and which I should be very reluctant to give up.
Number 4, Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor's career in Hollywood began at a young age, but no one could have predicted what an icon she would become in her adult years.
I want it all quickly, because I don't want God to stop and think and wonder if I'm getting more than my share.
As one of the biggest movie stars of all time, Taylor not only played glamorous roles, but lived a glamorous lifestyle. From her tumultuous love life to her lavish customs, including her own private jet, she lived a life of luxury.
Fabulous feast.
One is so limited when one travels by ship.
This fabulous ship, together with its queen.
Famously, she also had a massive and very expensive jewellery collection. However, she didn't keep all of it to herself. The two-time Oscar winner shared her love of beauty with the world by launching a highly successful billion-dollar fragrance line, which carries on her legacy.
Celebrate the glamour of Elizabeth Taylor and her timeless fragrance, White Diamonds.
Number 3, Grace Kelly. Not only was Grace Kelly a movie star, she was also an actual real-life princess. After a successful film career, the Pennsylvania-born actress left the bright lights of Hollywood for the French Riviera.
Why don't you own a place like this?
Palaces are for royalty. We're just common people with a bank account.
In 1956, Kelly married Prince Rainier III and became Princess of Monaco. The screen icon turned royalty lived a life that sounds like it was right out of a picture she could have starred in.
You make it sound corny.
Oh, no, you're a jackpot of admirable character traits.
I already knew that.
From her dazzling blue eyes to her elegant style, you could not get more classy than Kelly. Long after her untimely and tragic death in 1982, she continues to live on by inspiring fashion designers like Zac Posen and Oscar de la Renta.
Before 30 minutes went by, we were already discussing what the look was going to be, and we sketched it right away. It was actually something that was sort of locked in within an hour or two.
Number 2, Marilyn Monroe.
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Marilyn Monroe is arguably one of the most famous faces of all time. Her blonde locks, signature red lip, and mesmerizing eyes continue to captivate the world decades after her passing. Often dressed in jewels or a gorgeous dress, Monroe knew how to carry herself in a way that exudes glamour.
Well done. I can see your career rising in the east like the sun.
A dedicated actress, Monroe took her career very seriously, working hard to create a strong body of work and a lasting legacy that still serves as an inspiration. Her distinctive bombshell persona has left a unique and iconic mark on pop culture, continuing to influence style and design to this very day.
You don't think they make me look like an old maid?
I've never seen anybody in my whole life that reminded me less of an old maid.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. George Clooney. Dapper and debonair, this actor and director knows how to light up the big screen.
Do you remember what I said to you when we first met?
You said that I better know what I'm doing.
Zendaya. Still in her 20s, and she's already a bona fide style icon.
And I asked if I could be scanned to have my own custom breastplate, and they were able to do it, like digital scanning, and Tom Ford let me keep it.
Brigitte Bardot. Her signature do continues to influence hairstyles to this day.
Between this face and this camera, something clicked. Something mysterious. A magic meeting that was to make of this girl, whether she wanted it or not, a great star.
Jennifer Lopez. This multi-talented beauty is the real deal.
Where are you off to now?
Oh, London for a meeting.
And I'm off to Flatbush for a dog, which pretty much sums it up.
Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Effortlessly classy, she will always be the first lady of style.
Everyone thought I was a snob from Newport who had bouffant hair and had French clothes and hated politics. I knew I was being myself.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Audrey Hepburn. Signature brunette locks, subtly swept bangs, impeccable eyebrows. The glamour of Audrey Hepburn's beauty is something that goes beyond her stunning facial features.
You don't object?
Object? To you? It's as though a window had been thrown open and a lovely breeze swept through this stuffy old house. How could I object?
The Roman holiday actress's doe eyes glistened on screen unlike anyone else's, pulling audiences into whatever film she was starring in. She also created one of the most glamorous moments ever caught on film, the opening scene of Breakfast at Tiffany's.
How do I look?
Very good. I must say I'm amazed.
In addition to her film work, Hepburn was also a humanitarian and goodwill ambassador of UNICEF. Her interest in building a better world, paired with her elegance and grace, makes her a true icon.
I think it is in the human spirit to argue, to quarrel, but it's also in the human spirit to remember a giving hand.
Which of these glamorous celebs do you think has the best style? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments.
Fashions are changing. Skirts are getting shorter, more form-fitting. May Wong's body fits beautifully into those aesthetics.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.